So I guess it's time to getting back to making some videos, some updates on all of my tanks. Currently 4 tanks running in the house. This is the biggest one in the basement, of course, the one that most of you have been asking for updates on. So here we go. I figured I'll get back to making some videos after a bit of a hiatus. This is the 750 gallon tank in my basement. It is a plywood custom tank that I built myself. It measures 8 feet long, 4 feet tall, and 4 feet front to back. The water fill depth in here is about, I think it's about 43 or 44 inches high. And I believe it's actually more than 750 gallons. It seems like it's closer to 800 to 820 gallons. However, I've been calling it and naming it the 750, so I guess I will just leave it at that. The glass I got from Glass Cages. It's 3/4 inch glass. Star sapphire glass, very, very heavy. It took 4 of us to get it down here. And then there is also a side viewing panel. And this panel actually, the opening, I should say, actually measures 35 inches wide. I know a lot of people find that hard to believe. I've had people tell me that's no more than 2 feet. But just to prove that it is, here is a tape measure, and it measures, let's see, the opening is 34 inches, and it's probably hard to see, but on either side there's about 7 inches or so here and almost that on that side to make up the 48 front to back. So anyways, that is the tank. A bunch of mostly peacocks, a bunch of haps in here as well, a few mbuna as you see. And sorry for the glare, but you get the idea. There's no good time to take a video of this tank with all the reflections of the lights in the background from the room, but do the best I can. On to the filtration system. It is in my back storage room here. Let's go take a look in this disaster area. And here is the back of the tank. Now, when I set this tank up, this tank has actually been running for probably about 1.5 years right now, and I just haven't made any videos on it for some reason. When I set the tank up, I took a 75-gallon aquarium, which this is, and as a temporary filter, I basically just threw a bunch of filter media in there, aragonite for the pH, etc., and I made out of a hefty bin here, almost like a large filter sock, and that's actually been working really well. I just wash out or replace the bed matting, filter floss in there, and that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simplistic, very simplistic sump compared to my other sumps. And I have been going on the notion of if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of deal. Though I want to maybe possibly put baffles in here and make it a little more efficient. So we'll see. I've got 2 heaters in there equaling about, I think it's 1800 watts. And as of right now, just one J-Bow DCP 12,000 pump. I do have a second one. I've thought about setting the second one up as well, and either running it as a straight line to the tank or running it off to other things such as UV sterilizers, etc. I actually did not bother putting a UV sterilizer on this tank. I'm starting to sort of get away from UV sterilizers. I do have them on the other, or 2 of the other big tanks I have in the house, but quite honestly, I just don't feel that they really make much of a difference, to be quite honest. So here's the back of the tank. I also have an FX6 that I just use for the sole purpose of polishing the water. There's just fine filter floss in there, water polishing. It is fed. There's a reason to this madness. I'll get into that later. It's going to be set up as a water change system, so that's why it's like this. But it feeds about 1 foot off the bottom from the tank. There's an intake on the other side of the wall, of course. Goes down into the FX6. and back up into the tank. Up top, let me get my little step stool here, show you what we're using for lighting. We are using, as of right now, 3 Kessel X360s. This is actually the marine version. So they are a bluish tint, a whitish bluish tint instead of the sun version. I really like it. I love how it shimmers in the tank and shows off the colors of the fish. I also have, you can see right here, 1 small LED floodlight. And that light is actually the light that I use on a normal daily basis when I'm not home or we're not down here in the basement, no one's viewing the tank. I just have this one simple little, I think it's only a 20 watt LED light, which gives them just enough light to stay awake and not cause any allergy, really. So that is about it. I just wanted to get out an update video because it has been so long, and I guess I should get back to making videos. But just wanted to show you guys where I'm at. This tank, I'll have to look back at the dates of my initial videos on this tank, but just guessing it's probably about 1.5 years old, maybe even older than that now. And I actually have a countertop made that I'm going to probably put on here and go with some different stools that are a little bit higher just to finish it off. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't want to take any longer with this video. I'll make some other updates if you guys have any other questions or want to see anything else on this tank. Just trying to think of what else there is. This viewing panel, like I said, about 35 inches side to side here on this panel. And I forget what this front panel is. I think it's the actual viewing section is 92 inches, I believe, is what it was. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I will make some videos. I've got the 300-gallon tank, the 210-gallon tank, and the 120 that I need to make some update videos on. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you soon.